A good evening from Joplin, Missouri. The 2017 ACCA Men's National Basketball Championship continues. We have one team booked to the finals. It's Trinity, and the second semifinal will be decided here tonight. It's the top seed, Rhema Eagles from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, taking on the host school and the 5 seed Ozark Christian. The Ambassadors coming in 13-20. The Eagles are 16-6. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you. Buckle up, everybody. First to 110 might win this one. The two high-octane offenses meeting here in the semifinals. To meet the starters, we'll start with the Ambassadors. Head coach Chris Lamb starting number 15, Cody Chaffin, senior 5'11" from Tomball, Texas. Number 30, Deion Clark, sophomore 6 foot from Granby, Missouri. Number 32, Evan Hand, senior 6'2" from Tyro, Kansas. Number 41, Miles Dressler, freshman 6'6" from Overbrook, Kansas. And number 44, Andrew Mays, a freshman 6'3" from Webb City, Missouri. Now the starters for Perry Shockley and the Rhema Eagles. Number 11, Jermaine Brown, freshman 6 foot from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Number 15, Tanner Gregorich, a junior 6'1" from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Number 21, Chris DeLay, sophomore 6'4" from Seminole, Texas. Number 23, Dallas Doku, a senior 6'3" from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And number 33, Telly Adenahum, a sophomore 6'5" from Osun in Nigeria. So that's the starters for both of these teams. Ozark getting here, blazing into the semifinal game, defeating Providence 128-103 in the opening round, and then Emmaus 112-88. Rhema, they had trouble with Kansas Christian. They eventually won that game yesterday by 12. Rhema is the top scoring team in the ACCA, averaging 92.2 points per game. They're the top shooting team at 46%. Chris Lamb's team has gone over the century mark twice. Hang on, everybody. Here we go. Rhema in the white, Ozark in the blue, and the tip controlled by the home team, the Ambassadors, moving from left to right. Clark and Hand have played very well here in this tournament so far. Chaffin has had moments on offense. Dressler, the step back 3, yes, it's a 2. Foot was on the line, they say, but nevertheless, Ozark gets on the board first. Hey, folks, we'd love to hear from you. Use the hashtag ACCA Sports if you want to chat with me during today's game. Looks like the shot clocks went off. That's why we're stopped for a moment. Well, it's not a good sign if they're breaking down already because these two teams are going to put it to a test. The shot clock over on our side is working. It's the shot clock on the far side that you see that went out. So you can play with one, but in a game of this magnitude, they want to try to at least get it fixed. So we have an early stoppage. We'll step aside, come right back. That Chris Lamb, he does everything. Got up on that ladder and hit the shot clock back into working. So we're back to live action in the early going. First possession of the ball game for Rhema. Bruneau, top of the key, delay. Left wing, Gregerich for three. Yes. Gregerich, 28% from behind the three-point line, 19 points per ball game. One of several players averaging in double figures for the Eagles. This is Chaffin. This is Dressler, guarded by Denham in the man-to-man. Now Clark rising with 9 on the shot clock, and the adrenaline on that shot carries it out of bounds. 3-2, just a minute into the semifinal game. The winner will play Trinity at 5:30 tomorrow for the championship. The loser will play here at 1 for third place. Underneath, Doku dumps it off, but Denham can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Hi to Jeremiah, who's watching. Yeah, they did make a change. Jermaine Brown was scheduled to start. Late change, though, for Perry Shockley. And that means that it's Bruneau who gets the start. 2 out of 2 for Denham, who's 75% free throw shooter. Rhema 5-2. Hands on the right side. 3 ball by Chaffin. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Denham. Into the forecourt quickly is Rhema. Here's Doku. The pump and shot no good. And then over the back as the call is Dressler had position. Folks from Rhema, I came into the tournament sick. My vocal cords have been shot most of this week. So I'm going to do my best. Stay with me. Here's Mays on the post, guarded by Delay. Swings it out to Hand. Hand to the bucket. The reverse, no. Put back, up and in by Dressler. Over in the corner, that was Bruneau. Gregerich. Denham, turnaround shot, no. Skying in, it's Doku. Boy, that went halfway down, but Doku, second effort for him, yes. And the foul. Hi to Tim as well. Yes, Ozark new uniforms this year. Kind of got the old school font going. Doku will try to complete the old school three-point play. He's at 72% from the charity stripe this season. 8-4 now. Rhema scored over 100 points 5 times, over 90 points in 12 regular season games. This is Hand. Clark over to Chaffin. Moore's into the ball game early as he catches it to Clark with 3 on the shot clock from the elbow off the back of the rim. No good defense at the start for the Eagles. Gregerich into the forecourt. Top of the key, it's Delay. Fakes the 3, drives right of the lane. And it looks like a 3-second violation is the call on the Eagles. Ball goes back to Ozark. Clark on the right wing, guarded closely by Bruneau. Hand. Doku applying pressure on him. Here's Clark from the elbow, short on the jumper, tipped for the rebound. Gregerich wins it for Rhema. The Eagles running and gunning. Denham, yes, off the glass. 10-4. Eagles by 6. Chaffin, top of the key. Mays for 3. Off the side of the rim. Ozark is cold at the start. Extra possession, though. It's Hand, yes. From downtown, Evan Hand connects. 4 minutes into the ball game. Delay on the right. Gregerich from way downtown. Nothing but net. Tim on Twitter saying this game's going to be full of momentum swings. We just saw a couple right there. Turnaround shot. Hand, yes, for 3. Once these offenses get cooking, it's on, folks. Gregerich. That's Bruneau for 3. Swish. Clark to Hand. Dressler to Clark. Guarded by Doku is Hand, excuse me. Moore for 3, yes. 3-point barrage. 16-13. Doku thought about it. Gregerich again, not that time. Hand in transition. Mays, and he threw that in the 3rd row. My brother Ryan's on Twitter. Yes, I do remember you. Again, folks, ACCA Sports is the hashtag we're using this year. Trying to streamline everything. Here's Dawson Almaschlecker coming into the game, the junior. Rhema's got a deep bench. We have yet to see them make a sub, though. Adenahum. Gregerich around Almaschlecker. Almaschlecker blocked him, recovered, but the foul. Well, the championship game, regardless of who wins this game, figures to be fast as well. Trinity likes to get up and down. Trinity is second in scoring, so if it happens to be Rhema, it'll be the top 2 teams in the ACCA in scoring as Gregerich to the line. That's the first one. Gregerich. Good free throw shooter at 78%. Connects on both. 18-13. Now 5.5 minutes in. Chaffin. Bounce pass. Out to Hand. Hand the reverse. Off the glass and in. Evan Hand, so athletic. Loved seeing him play the last several years. Delay on the left wing. Gregerich to Doku. Turnaround shot from 15. Dallas Doku. 15 points per ball game. Almaschlecker off the back of the rim. Delay, skies for the rebound, and then Moore knocks it away and scores. 2017. Gregerich. Delay, corner 3. Can't go to sleep on defense. Ozark got lucky, but Adenahum with the putback. Chaffin from downtown, yes. A little early March Madness for you. We've got 42 points on the board in 6.5 minutes. Gregerich. Adenahum blocked from behind, but fouled by Moore. Moore might have given him a little shot as well. So that's 4 on Ozark, 1 on Rhema, 22-20. Eagles by 2, and Telly looking to add to it. This is the first one. Atkinson coming on for the first time. It's Junior Atkinson, the sophomore from Jackson, Mississippi. The free throw up and in. It's currently 3:13 in the morning in Osun, Nigeria. I wonder if they're up watching with us. Dawson Almaschlecker. Hand. Steps to the left and buries another triple. We are tied at 23. Bruno, Gregorch. Doku has it knocked away. And no, they say he touched it last. Turnover gives the ball back to Ozark, looking to take the lead. They led it briefly 2-0. Dawson Almaschlecker. Hand again. He's been hot. Not that time, a heat check shot there. Bruno the rebound. Gregorch, delay. Delay, spinning, shooting, too strong. Put back, Doku, yes. 25-23. Going quickly, Atkinson from Almaschlecker, and he'll go to the line. Junior Atkinson, 64% free throw shooter during the regular season. Second team foul on Rhema, the first on Telly. Jaron Walker on for the first time for Rhema, the freshman from right there in Broken Arrow. Adenahum will go to the bench. Anthony Turk on for Ozark. Atkinson ties it at 25. Nearing 12 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Three ball off the side by Delay. And it looks like Chaffin's fouled from behind. One of the reasons why the Eagles have been so successful offensively is they're one of the top rebounding teams in the ACCA. They're plus 14 in rebounding on the season. And when you can force one and dones, you can rebound the ball well, you can get out and run. It's hard to fast break on a made bucket. Moore from the baseline, in and out. That's going to go out of bounds off the Ambassadors. The Ambassadors usually get it done. They have a good inside game as well. They're the top team in the ACCA with just under 4 blocks per ball game. They had 113 during the regular season. 3 by Hayes, who's come on. That's Aaron Hayes from New Albany, Indiana. Almaschlecker driving. Oh, beautiful pass to Moore, who banks it off. Little alley-oop layup. Doku strong to the bucket. Gets the bounce. Inside 11 minutes to play in the opening half. This game, exactly what we thought it'd be. Turk thought about it, got it to Moore instead. Now Turk for 3, no good. Good box out by Rhema there. That's Walker with the box out. Underneath, shot no good for Hayes. In transition, Almaschlecker stripped but fouled. Both teams with 4 team fouls now. And they say Almaschlecker was in the act of shooting. It's the second foul on Dallas Doku. Perry Shockley will likely take him out. First one good for Dawson. Ozark with the lead, returning Andrew Mays. And checking in for Doku is Jermaine Brown. Ozark by 2, 29-27. First to 110 wins. That's my prediction. Here's Bruno for 3, no. Hayes can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Team foul number 5 on Ozark. And Tim Parnell, I wish, was sitting beside me. I could use another voice to give me a break once in a while. Good stuff on Twitter, Tim. If you want to read Tim's commentary, just go to the hashtag ACCA Sports on Twitter. You guys can feel free to chip in as well. Aaron Hayes, just 56% from the charity stripe. Evan Hand's breather is short. 2 quick fouls on Almaschlecker, and he'll go to the bench. Hayes is good, 1 out of 2, and the lead is 1. Clark directing traffic. Rhema in the man. It's Turk, guarded by Brown. Clark to Hand. Skies it to Mays in the corner. Now Turk for 3, yes. Brown gets it back from Gregorch. They're playing hot potato with it. Looks like a zone here. Bernot for 3, short. Atkinson the rebound for Ozark. This is Clark into the forecourt. Mays, the bounce pass to Turk for 3 again, not that time. Rebound by Walker. Brown to Bernot. Can't get the 3 to go. The rebound fought for and won by Hayes for Rhema. Harry Shockley, the longtime coach for the Eagles, started coaching the girls in the late 90s, early 2000s. 15th year as the coach of the Eagles, and a 3-pointer goes. That's Brown from downtown. He shoots just 17% from behind the arc. That's, by the way, the first meeting between these two teams. Rhema during the regular season, as it's a steal by Gregorch. Oh, great defense by Mays. Staying with it is Brown to the cutter Hayes, and he'll go to the line. Going back to that thought, Rhema went 7-1 against ACCA competition. 2-0 against Arlington and Dallas. Won the lone meeting with Welch College. Split with Champion. And defeated Kansas. Hayes good on the first one. We're tied at 32. Ozark went 3-7 overall in the regular season against ACCA teams. Both free throws good, and the Eagles taking a slim 1-point lead past 8.5 to play here in the first half. At halftime, we'll take a 15-minute break. Maybe I'll get new vocal cords during that time. Evan Hand in and out. Mays, yes, and the foul. Andrew Mays, a good free throw shooter, 81% during the regular season. Just a freshman. Chris Lamb bringing in several newcomers to the team this year. That free throw missed by Mays, but Ozark does retake the lead. Hayes from Myers for 3, no good, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Rhema. Tanner Myers, I might have missed him, from Montgomery City here in Missouri, coming in. Talia Denham checking back in. So let's set the 5. Myers, Denham, Hayes, Gregorch, and Brown. That's the 5 for Rhema. It's Turk and Hand, also Clark, Atkinson, and Mays. That's the 5 for Ozark. We're going to get a foul on Brown here. Both teams with 6 team fouls, so both teams in the bonus. Going forward. And Evan Hand will inbound. Dion Clark calling. And hand now, guarded by Gregorch out deep. Clark. Here's Turk. Back to Clark. Hand steps inside the arc. Short on the jumper, tip for the rebound. Turk comes up with it. Corner three, no good. And Adenahum with the rebound. Gregorch, left of the lane. In the corner, here's Hayes, a two-pointer, no. Turk, full court. Atkinson, no, out of control, but guess who? Hand counted in the foul. My man Tim on Twitter taking the words out of my mouth. Ozark's bench, well, it's Evan Hand there. He's a starter, but their bench coming up with big points. Trevor Delano into the ball game for the Eagles. Tanner Moore for the Ambassadors. Hand completes the three-point play. It's Ozark by 4. So the offense is slowed a bit for Rhema against this 2-3 zone. Delay. Gregorch. Delay, open look, in and out. Ball tipped, Hand comes up with it. And Turk comes up with it. Surprised traveling wasn't called there. Hand thought about it. Here's Clark, guarded by Delano. Turk rising off the back of the rim, no. Adenahum the rebound. Gregorch pumping, no. Traveled, they say. Bucket does not count. Jonathan Bruneau coming back into the game. There's Clark. Now it's Moore from the elbow. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound controlled by Gregorch. Approaching 5.5 to go in the opening half. 4-point lead. Delano can't get it to go. Turk the rebound. Turk looking to push. Out of control and lost it. Delay comes up with the steal. Delay to the buckets. And they're going to get a foul on the floor, I believe. Cody Chaffin coming back in for Ozark. 1-1 situation. As I mentioned, both teams in the bonus. Chris DeLay, 72% free throw shooter. One and one is no good, and it's last touch by Rhema out of bounds. Ozark has never been to the ACCA championship game. Hard to believe given all the years that they've hosted this event. This is only the second time, according to Chris Lamb, that they've been in the semifinals. Home cooking. Come on. Rhema, by the way, was last in it in 2013. Chaffin from deep. Ozark starting to separate by 7 now. Bruneau for 3. No, it's in and out. Tip for the rebound, and that's going to go off the Eagles. Perry Shockley wants to talk about it. We will step aside. 4:40 left to go. Take a break. Let the basketball cool off. We'll be right back. 4:40 to go until halftime. Ozark 40, Rhema 33. Trip to the final game on the line. Trinity has already booked their trip to the championship. Clark cut off out of the timeout. Up top, Chaffin for three. The rainbow bounces up and in. Oh boy, Ozark with 43 on the board. Well, the good thing if you're an Eagles fan, you know this team can score in bunches. Right now, they're just going through a cold spell. Greger's trying to end the spell, and now an extra possession. Delano gets it back to him. Swung over to DeLay on the left. Greger's the bounce pass. DeLay, Delano in the corner. 7 to shoot now for the Eagles. Delano to the bucket. It was altered and taken away. Good defense by Moore. Clark to Moore for three. My goodness. Ozark is on a roll. Greger to the bucket. No, but he's fouled. Not a bad idea for Rhema there. Instead of settling for jumpers, get to the bucket. Tanner Gregerch, as I mentioned earlier, 78% free throw shooter. Misses that one though. Dallas Doku comes back in. So does Jerron Walker. Looks like a 30-second timeout's going to be called by Ozark. Let's step aside, come right back. Ozark, 5 3-pointers in the last few minutes. And they've pushed the lead out to 13 here. 3:23 left to go in the opening half. If you're Rhema, finding yourselves down double figures. You got 3:23 to work with. Boy, the free throws are not going down either for the Eagles. The pressure against the home team. Hand skies it for Chaffin out near midcourt. Guarded by Brown. Chaffin right around him. Ozark is pouring it on. They lead now by 15. Brown to Gregerch. Gregerch to the buckets. No, put back underneath by, that was Walker, no good, but he's fouled and will go to the line. The Eagles need a trip to the locker room in the worst way. They need to survive this rest of this half right now. Try to whittle away. Jaron Walker, just 4 out of 15 from the charity stripe during the season, but he swishes that one through. Junior Atkinson checking back in, the sophomore for Ozark. Both free throws good. The lead is 13. Let's see if Rhema can cool off the ambassadors here. Clark on the right. Junior Atkinson using his body. Strong move off the bench from Atkinson. Brown. Doku. No, but he's fouled. Dallas Doku, the senior leader for this Rhema Eagles team. One of a few seniors, along with Bruneau, Hayes. Doku over 15 points per game. 51% shooter from the field, 8 rebounds and 22 steals. 1 out of 2. There's Clark. Good defense that time for Rhema as Gregorch pulls down the board. Doku again, yes. Inside 2 minutes to go. The Eagles have worked it down to 12. Hand now. Chaffin from way downtown off the back of the rim. Atkinson gets the tipped rebound, and they're going to get a foul on Gregorch. Atkinson at the line for the 1-and-1. Team foul number 8. Oh, correction, that's team foul number 10 on Ozark, so it's... No, I had it right. 8 fouls on Rhema, so... First free throw up and in. Moot point either way. Aaron Hayes coming into the ball game as Jermaine Brown goes to the bench. Another sub for Ozark. Ben Middleton coming in. The freshman making his first appearance.
Good call. Good call.
Atkinson again. 52-38. Gregorch to Doku. Set out to Bruneau for 3. Yes. Jonathan Bruneau, 37% from behind the arc. And the lead is 11. Atkinson. There's Clark. Nearing 1 minute to go in the opening half. Clark, Chaffin. Chaffin traveled with the basketball. Eagles with the chance to close it to single digits, and I think if they can go in the locker room trailing by single digits, they'd take that as a victory. Bruneau, same spot. They left him open, missed it long. Hayes the offensive rebound. Hayes swings it out. Here's Doku, pull up. No. And the rebound by Middleton. Clark walks it into the forecourt. About a 12-second difference between the game and shot clock here. Clark, Middleton to the bucket. The floater too strong. Gregorch the rebound. Gregorch will hold for the final shot here. Gregorch with 3, has to make his move. Got tied up. Here's Doku. No. Ozark blazing in the first half. They take an 11-point lead into the locker room. Folks, we're going to go away for 15 minutes. We'll come back, bring in the first half stats and second half action again in 15 minutes. Score in the semifinals, Ozark 52, Rhema 41. We'll be back. Chris Sheeman back here with you in Joplin. 11-point lead for Ozark, looking for their first trip to the ACCA final. The winner of this game meets Trinity tomorrow at 5:30. The loser gets Welch in the third place game. That'll be tomorrow at 1 p.m. First half stats. Ozark holds Rhema to 32%, out shooting them 47% from the field to, as I mentioned, 32%. Rhema 5 for 19 from three-point range. Ozark 9 for 18. Leading scorer, Seven Hand, 5 of 9 shooting, 14 points, 11 points for Chaffin, 10 for Moore. One player in double figures for Rhema, that's Dallas Doku, 5 of 10 shooting. He's got 12 points, 8 points for Gregorich, 7 for Adenaham. As Rhema gets on the board to start the scoring here in this second half. 6 points for Bruneau. And that is the leading scorers. And a very quick timeout by Chris Lamb. So 1 bucket and a timeout. Rebounding, Rhema +4, 24-20. Few turnovers in that game, 9 combined in the first half. A very clean played first half. 10 assists on 18 made buckets for Ozark, 8 assists on 12 made shots for Rhema. So both teams moving the ball pretty well. 3 blocks for Ozark, 2 steals, and 3 steals, no blocks for Rhema. So that just about gives you all you need to know as far as the first half stats. Ozark with the basketball out of the brief timeout. Rocket pass by Mays, corner 3 by Hand, no, but he's fouled. A mistake by Delay, and that'll send Hand to the line for 3. Evan Hand made his first free throw of the day and is 2 for 2. Evan, 74% free throw shooter. Rims the second one in. And 4th in the ACCA in assists. Averaging nearly 12 points per ball game, and what happened over there, I don't know. Hand 2 out of 3, Doku the rebound. Gregorich, Perry Shockley directing, calling out a play over on the sideline, the longtime coach for Rhema. Remember, this is a team that went to the finals in the ACCA 3 straight years. They were briefly a member of the USCAA as well. Delay strong move to the bucket. The lead is single digits again. Mays, here's Dressler, rejected. Adenaham with the block. Here's Hand for 3, no. Doku the board. Rhema turning on the Jets. Delay, the spin, bounce pass. Adenaham lays it up and in. 7-point ball game. Well, it is loud in here. It's about only 30-40% full, but it is very loud. Clark with 10 to shoot. Clark to the bucket. Gets it to roll. Gregorich over to Delay. Cross court Bruneau. Doku doubled. He'll back it out. In the corner, Gregorich to the bucket. Yes. Tanner Gregerchin double figures now with 10. In the corner, triggering the triple, Chaffin an air ball. Adenahum the board. You can feel the momentum starting to slide in favor of the Eagles. Doku can't get it. Adenahum, I can't believe Adenahum missed that. I thought that was going for sure. DeLay couldn't get it either. Clark, 4 assists per ball game, as I mentioned. One of the better in the ACCA, and Chris Lamb calling for time as Clark got trapped, and he has given it to Clark. So we will step aside for just a moment. 17 minutes left to go. Still a lot to be decided here in Joplin. This is a semifinal game that feels like a final. The intensity for both coaches is up a notch. Let's put it that way. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Out of the timeout, it's a steal. Doku comes up with it, and he gets fouled. Both teams with an early team foul here, just about 3 minutes into the second half. Delay to inbound it. Doku, yes. The Ozark lead is down to 5. Here's Dressler driving in and drawing the foul. No, it's an offensive foul. I thought he got hit on the hand, on the arm before any of the extracurriculars happened. That's his third, so he's coming out. Tanner Moore comes in. Almaschlecker also coming in. Deion Clark will go out. Gregerchin to the forecourt, guarded by Dawson in the man-to-man. Here's Doku up top, underneath Adenahum. Off the glass and in. It's a 3-point lead. Chaffin in the corner. It's Hand, the floater, no. Tipped it out. DeLay came up with the rebound, and he got whacked. Another timeout for Ozark. 16:28 left to go. Ozark has called 3 timeouts already in this second half as Rhema has taken the momentum. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. 56-53. If Virginia were playing in this game, they wouldn't know what to do. That team can barely score 50 for the whole 40. Doku. Bruneau for three. We are even in the semifinals. Mays, it's a steal by Adenaham. Gregerch 3-on-1, throwing it down, delay. The Eagles have the lead. Mays, Chaffin for three, no. Hand, no. Underneath Mays, no. Adenaham the rebound. Corner three, Bruneau, in and out. Doku draws the foul. A remarkable turnaround for the Eagles, who trailed by as many as 15 points in the first half. It was 48-33 at the time. Since then, 25-8 the run for the Eagles. Junior Atkinson coming in for Ozark. And as Mr. Lovelace said on Twitter, using the hashtag ACCA Sports, defense has triggered this comeback. 3-point lead for the 1 seed. Clark back out on the court, got doubled up. So the ball deflected. There's 14 fouls on Ozark, 2 on Rhema with 15:27 to go in the game. Chaffin will inbound. Tanner Moore gets it to Clark, and Clark will set it up. Clark guarded by Gregerch in the man-to-man. Here's Hand. Clark the bounce pass to Atkinson. Corner three. Hand is open. Buries it. Tied again. You do not leave him open. Delay pass deflected. Adenaham. Doku comes up with it. Can't get it to go. And all kinds of physicality going on underneath. 5th team foul on Ozark. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of free throws in the latter part of this second half. These two teams are battling. Doku. Here's Gregerch. Doku for three. Dallas Doku. 29% from three-point range. He's got a couple here tonight. How about Moore answering right back? It's looking like what we thought it'd be again. Back and forth. Bruneau underneath Adenaham. That's going to be a foul on Bruneau, I believe. 3rd foul on Rhema. It's the first on Bruneau with 14:12 left to go in the ball game. Clark swinging it over to Hand on the right side. Now Atkinson, same spot. Bounce pass goes to Clark. Clark to the bucket, right around the defender Bruneau, and he scores. 1-point game again. Quickly Gregerch, here's a three, Bruneau, yes. Bruneau makes it a 4-point game. Clark over to Moore. Bounce pass back to Clark. His shot rejected. Bruneau comes out with it. Here's Doku, poked away by Clark. And then offensive foul is the call. The foul is on Doku. Perry Shockley looking for an explanation as Doku picks up his 3rd. 4 team fouls on Rhema now, 5 on Ozark with 22 left to go. Clark splitting the defense, and now a Denham called for the bump. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Jerron Walker coming into the game, as is Aaron Hayes. A Denham out. DeLay also out. Clark directing traffic again. Chaffin back to Clark. It's a zone now for Rhema, I believe. Turnaround shot, more from the elbow, no good. Rebound by Hayes. Here comes Rhema. Doku. Gregerch to the bucket. Counted in the foul. Tanner Moore looking around in disbelief as the Eagles. Gregerch will go to the line, try to get the old school three-point play. That's 4 on Tanner Moore. So far today, Gregerch 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. So Miles Dressler coming in for him. Anthony Turk also back in for Ozark. So it's Turk, Dressler, Atkinson, Clark, and Hand. That's the 5 for Ozark. Into the forecourt, Dressler to the bucket, and he's going to be fouled by Bruneau. They're calling it tight. Both teams with 6 team fouls, so with 12:44 to go in the half, both teams are into bonus already. Hand will inbound it here. Dressler. Now Clark. Turnaround shot. Turk is open and hits. Rhema's lead down to 5 now. Doku. Gregerch. He'll back it out. Both of these teams are so lethal on offense. No lead is too big or too safe with this much time on the clock. Bruneau for deep. Not that time. Offensive rebound by Walker. Doku in the corner. 3-ball by Hayes. An air ball. Doku. A man's play right there. Good pass. Gregerch laying it up. Walker. Rhema by 7 again. That pass deflected by Walker out of bounds. Rhema's lone loss last year, as Hand misses the 3, was the Crossroads in the quarterfinals. They won in the 5th place game. They have their eyes on much bigger things here in 2017. Doku on the near side. Gregerch pull up from the baseline, too strong. Hand with the rebound. Inside 11 and a half to play in the ball game. Ozark trying to get that lead back. I believe that foul is going to be on the floor. We'll see. So it is a 1-and-1 on the 7th team foul on Rhema. It's also the first foul on Jerron Walker. First free throw good for Turk, so he'll get another. Anthony Turk, 62% free throw shooter from right up the road in Carthage, Missouri. 5-point game. Doku. Gregerch on the right wing, guarded by Hand. In the corner, it's Hayes. Gregerich back to Hayes. Swung over to Bruneau. Doku swings it out. Hayes from the wing to beat the shot clock. No, put back. Too strong by Walker, and here comes Ozark. Good job by Rhema getting back on defense. They leave Turk open for a second, though. Missed the jumper. How about Hand? No. Dressler. And that's going to be blocked out of bounds. So 28 on the shot clock. Hand the inbound, left of the bucket. Dressler up top, guarded by Walker. Atkinson with the fake. And good defense by Rhema there to force the steal. Gregerich off the glass and in. Dressler, strong move to the bucket, throws it up and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Miles, 79% free throw shooter. That's 18 fouls on Rhema, still 6. First free throw up and in. Almaschlecker in for Ozark. Adenaham coming back in. Jermaine Brown coming on. And I believe DeLay is also back out there. So 3 subs for Rhema. Good on both. And the lead down to 5 now. Trip to the championship game on the line here in Joplin. Rhema trying to return for the first time since 2013. Brown, delay. Brown had trouble with the pass, able to recover, and threw it away. Dawson Almaschlecker, good defense. And he'll back it out now as Rhema sprints back on deep. Ozark looking for their first trip ever to the championship game in the tournament that they have hosted for many years now. Turk for 3, it's good. The lead is 2. Doku, offensive foul. I believe that's going to be 4 on Dallas. It is. Timeout on the court. 9:13 left to go. It's a semifinal game that feels like a final. We'll be back. Tight one. Don't go too far. Out of the timeout, Ozark with the basketball, trailing by 2. This is the 1-5 matchup. The 1 seed Rhema, the 5 seed Ozark. 2017 ACCA tournament. Block and taken away. Good defense out of the timeout for the Eagles. Gregorch over to Bruneau in the corner. That's Brown underneath the Denham. Just nice, patient play in the post by Denham as he scores 2 more. This, by the way, is the 35th annual ACCA tournament. .24 to shoot. Inbound to Turk. Turk from right of the lane, short. Tip for the rebound. Brown's got it for Rhema. Full court, Gregorch, the reverse, or the little oopsie-daisy shot gets it to go. 78-72. Clark to the bucket. Doesn't look for his shot often, missed it short that time. Bruneau on the baseline. Cross court, Gregorch, he wanted it. Thought better. Now Bruneau open from the corner, no. Offensive rebound delay, blocked and fouled by Dressler. And that is 5 already on Tanner Moore as fouls start to pile up for both of these teams. Dallas Doku has 4. Andrew Mays comes into the game. Tanner Moore has 4 for Ozark. So Chris Lamb saving him for at least a little while longer. So Dressler's day is done. Delay, money on the first free throw. And good on the second. It's an 8-point game. Rhema 80, Ozark 72. These two teams meeting for the first time this season. It's been fun. Catch and shoot 3. Turk draws with the rim. That's all. Mays, I believe, was out of bounds. No, they call a push on Rhema, so he was pushed out of bounds. And Mays goes to the line. Double bonus, 10 team fouls now on Rhema. Andrew Mays, 81% from the charity stripe during the regular season. Can't get it to go. He's missed 2 now here in this one. Cody Chaffin coming in. Deion Clark comes out. 1 out of 2, and the lead down to 7. You got to wonder if you're Welch, maybe watching this game back at the hotel. 3 ball no good by Gregorch. Out on the run is Almaschlecker, and he's fouled. Whoever loses this game, are they going to have anything left in the tank tomorrow at 1 p.m.? I mean, these are young kids, but this is a very emotional game. That third place game tomorrow is going to be interesting. Almaschlecker, good on the first free throw. Aaron Hayes coming in after Chris DeLay commits his 4th foul. So the bench is going to be a huge factor here now. They've called it tight. And both teams racking up fouls with 7:30 remaining. Rhema's lead down to 5. Brown skies it to Gregorch in the forecourt. Hayes. Bruneau now. Gregorch will back it out. Good ball movement for Rhema. Denham can't get the friendly bounce. Tip for the rebound. Coming up with it is Mays. Dressler on the baseline, out to Almaschlecker. Inside 7 minutes to go. Chaffin drives in, dishes it out. Dressler for 3. Not really his shot, but Bernot was out of bounds when he caught the rebound. A game of inches. Chris DeLay is going to come back in. He's got 4 fouls, remember that. Bernot will go to the bench. So Perry Shockley rolling the dice a little bit. Inbound by Mays. The bounce pass, Alma Schlecker to the bucket. Yes! Ozark's within 3, nearing 6.5 to play. A tie-up now, jump ball called, possession arrow favors Ozark. Jonathan Bernot's going to come into the game. After a short break, Aaron Hayes comes out. Chaffin now gets it to Mays. Top of the key, Alma Schlecker. Here's Turk for 3. Yes! 80 apiece. 6 minutes to go. Gregorch on the left wing. Brown, the bounce pass. It's swung over Bernot for 3. Grazes the rim. That's all. Chaffin into the forecourt. Able to get it to Turk for 3 again off the back of the rim, and Adenahum comes up with the rebound. Oh, man, this is a good one. Driving in. Gregorch counted in the foul. Come on, March. Who's ready? Dallas Doku back out there. Keep an eye on him. He's got 4 fouls, too. Brown's going to go to the bench. Evan Hand back out there as well for Ozark. Gregorch cannot complete the old school 3-point play, but Rhema does lead 82-80. Mays, pass tip taken away by Doku. Oh, Hand comes from behind and knock it away. Look out, Evan. Look out. Don't want to twist anything. He's all right. Oh, no. A bad inbound play there. DeLay threw it away. Bernot tried to save it but couldn't. Well, I'd like to announce for the final 5:17, we're going to go pay-per-view. If you want to watch the end of this, you got to give me $20. No, I'd never do that to you. I'm just messing with you. Alma Schlecker, top of the key. That's some other people that do that stuff. We don't do that here. Alma Schlecker, the reverse. Dressler, yes! And he goes to the line with a chance to give Ozark the lead. This is, when we get to November, going to be the 16th year that I've broadcast athletics. This might be one of the crazier games that I've seen. Ozark by 1. Buckle up, folks. Back and forth we go inside 5 minutes for a trip. This is just for a trip to the championship. Doku. DeLay in the corner. He's doubled up and has to call for time. Let's all take a breath. 83-82. We'll be back. But first, let's look at who made the All-American list for the guys for the ACCA. 83-82. A crazy second half. Gregerch, 9 to shoot for Rhema. Cutting is Doku. Adenaham found him, couldn't get the bucket. The shot clock did not reset. Doku, though, is fouled. Dallas Doku, 72% free throw shooter. Good on the first one. See, some of the Ozark students have congregated underneath that basket to try to disrupt Rhema. So far, they're 0 for 1 as Doku gives the Eagles a 1-point lead. Chaffin over in the corner. Hand! No! Adenaham the rebound. Boy, that went around the world for Evan Hand. Just did not drop. How about Bruneau? You know it. Came in averaging 7 points per ball game. He's well over that here today. Corner 3, Chaffin. No. Almaschlecker the rebound. Dawson to the bucket, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Rhema. 3:50 left to go. This 4-point lead for Rhema. The 1 seed. Cutting his hand, turnaround shot no good. Skying his delay for the rebound. Gregerch. He'll back it out now. On the near side, that's delay. 10 to shoot now for the Eagles. Bruneau for 3. No, missed it short, and the rebound controlled by Dressler. Dawson Almaschlecker into the forecourt. Rocket pass by Chaffin to the cutter Dressler, and they cut it to a 2-point game. Nearing 3 minutes to go for a chance to play Trinity in the championship game. Doku right of the lane, off the back of the rim. Same team, guys. Dressler pulls down the board. Dressler to the bucket, floats it up short. Adenaham with the rebound. Going quickly, Gregerch to the bucket. And it's an offensive foul called on Gregerch. That's his second. Both teams are in the double bonus. You don't shoot on the offensive fouls, though, only the defensive. Chaffin out to Hand for 3. Yes! And Ozark retakes the lead, 88-87, 2:20 to go. Both of these teams want this game so bad. It's fun to watch when they're both engaged like this. 3-ball Bruneau, he answers right back. 90-88. Chaffin on the baseline. Mays out to Hand. Same spot, different result. Trying for the offensive rebound. Ball deflected. Gregerch has it for Rhema. Gregerch, coast to coast, counted in the foul. The Eagles by 4, and Gregerch will go to the line to try to complete the old school 3-point play with 1:42 left to go. He does. 93-88. Dawson Almaschlecker to the bucket. Rejected by Adenaham. Ozark stays with it, though. Evan Hand, I think he stepped out of bounds. He did. Pressure on the defense now for Ozark. They need to get a stop here with 1:33 to go. Gregorch, here's Doku swinging it, delay, offensive foul again. The question is, where was Dressler when he took the charge? Was he in that restricted circle, which is stupid, by the way, and should not be in the game of basketball, but it is, and if he was, they should call it. Both teams with 10 team fouls, as I mentioned. Approaching 1 minute to go, Ozark needs a bucket. Alma Schlecker, Dressler, Mays for three. That was off. Dressler rejected again. The second straight block for Adenahum. Inbound, Alma Schlecker. And that ball was kicked out of bounds as we go inside. 1 minute to play. Dressler swings it out. Chaffin for three. Too strong. The rebound to Brown. And Chaffin will foul Gregorch. Sometimes when you're a high-octane team going up against another fast-paced offensive team, it's just as simple as who's going to hit shots late. Gregorch back at the line. 2 shots no matter what. First free throw is in. Still a 2-possession game here. Things become more difficult for Ozark if Gregorch gets this one to go. He does. 95-88. Alma Schlecker. Mays for three. Again off the mark. Alma Schlecker looking for Hand. Hand lost the handle on it. Alma Schlecker to the bucket. It swung over Chaffin for three, an air ball. And this one is looking like Rhema's game. Brown will go to the line with 26 seconds left to go. Dawson Alma Schlecker has fouled out of the ball game. And it looks like it will be Rhema. If he hits both of these free throws, still a 3-possession game. Don't forget about the 3-point shot. First free throw good for the 78% free throw shooter. In and out. Offensive rebound. Nobody was there for Ozark. A huge mistake. It's a 10-point game. Rhema 20 seconds away from the championship game, and they foul Clark. Ozark led by as many as 15 in the first half. Rhema got hot here in the second half. Picked up the defensive pressure at the beginning of the second half. And they're 18.9 away, although Ozark not done yet. Deion Clark will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws here. Little wet spot out on the court. They want to make sure they get that cleaned up. First free throw is short from Clark. Well, you almost wish this was the final. The way these two teams have played, this was a very entertaining game. As Ozark will call for time, we will step aside. Rhema 18.9 away from the championship game. We'll be right back. Out of the timeout, Ozark will have to go very quickly here. 3-possession game. They're going to have to foul quickly as Doku will inbound it. Trying to get a turnover. It's Adenahum with the inbound. Ozark's got a foul. Rhema playing keep away. And finally, Bruneau is bumped. But that ran plenty of time off the clock, 6 seconds. We can only hope that Trinity and Rhema is half as good as this has been. How about we get these teams to meet in the regular season some more? I don't think they played this year. Short on both. Still life for Ozark. They got to go quickly. Mays to the bucket. Rejected. Doku comes up with it. And that will do it. For the first time since 2013, the Rhema Eagles are in the final. They play Trinity tomorrow at 5:30. Well, you tip your cap to Ozark. No shame in playing for third tomorrow. Hopefully they come out with the kind of intensity that they showed here today. It'll be Ozark and Welch, the third place game at 1, and then Rhema and Trinity at 5:30 for the championship. Folks, I got to go home and rest my voice so we can come back and bring you a fun one tomorrow. Looking forward to the final day. Thanks so much to everybody chatting with me on Twitter and everybody else who was watching all over the place. Once again, your final score, Rhema 98, Ozark 89. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.